You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
Jack Miller, who has years of experience in the MotoGP world, says that to truly compete with Ducati, Yamaha must dare to innovate further, including in terms of engine development. We need a more aggressive engine, a V4 engine that can provide better thrust and stability in fast and long corners, something that is currently lacking in Yamaha's inline-4 engine, he said. Pramac Yamaha has posted promising performances, but Miller emphasized that while his team has been able to achieve positive results, a more competitive machine is the key to reaching the podium more often and ultimately competing for the world title. Ducati have shown their superiority with their amazing V4 engine, while we are still lagging behind with a more traditional engine, he added. Miller also recognizes the big challenge Yamaha faces in keeping up with the speed and grip of the Ducati. The V4 engine is considered to be able to provide more power and flexibility in varying track conditions, a big advantage in the fierce competition in MotoGP. And here's the full news. After a thrilling race at the Buriram International Circuit, Pramac Yamaha's Jack Miller expressed his frustration and a strong call for Yamaha to bring a V4 engine to the track for the 2025 MotoGP season. The Australian rider highlighted that while the performance of Yamaha's inline-4 engine has delivered competitive results, it is far from enough to match the increasingly impressive dominance of Ducati. At the end of a tight race in Buriram, where the Ducati again showed its superiority with an unstoppable performance, Miller honestly revealed what he felt was Yamaha's biggest weakness. According to him, while he and his team have put a lot of effort into developing the 4-inline engine, Yamaha needs to take a bigger step forward with a more powerful V4 engine, better equipped to deal with the ever-increasing technological developments in MotoGP. Yamaha's inline-4 engine is still lagging behind. Miller emphasized that the 4-inline engine currently used by Yamaha feels less competitive, especially in terms of maximum speed and thrust on fast tracks. While Ducati with its V4 engine is able to optimize engine power to provide sharper acceleration and better stability in long, fast corners, Yamaha still struggles to match that performance. It's not about being fast in one sector, but how we can be consistent in all sectors. Yamaha's 4-inline engine is still not responsive in some aspects, especially in acceleration and stability when entering fast corners. When we fight with Ducati, we need something more aggressive, more powerful, and we can only get that with a V4 engine, Miller said emphatically. Ducati excels with V4 engines, an advantage too far. Ducati's dominance in MotoGP in recent years is undeniable. With their V4 engine, Ducati has shown superiority in terms of top speed, acceleration, and stability, both on the straights and in the corners. Ducati's V4 engine, which has been improved with each evolution, provides a huge advantage in terms of power distribution and thrust that allows the Ducati riders to push in areas where the inline-4 engine is not as aggressive. At some points, I could feel how strong the Ducati was in front of me. Not only on the straights, but also in the corners, where they maintained a high speed without losing stability. We have to admit that they are currently ahead of us in some important areas, added Miller, who is frustrated by the widening gap between Yamaha and Ducati. Technological innovation, V4 engine for Yamaha's future. Miller also emphasized that Yamaha's future in MotoGP depends on the innovative steps they will take in terms of engine development. According to him, Yamaha must dare to follow in the footsteps of other manufacturers such as Ducati, who have shown great commitment in developing V4 engines to get the best performance in all track conditions. If we want to compete at the top level again, we must dare to make a big breakthrough, and I believe the V4 engine is the right step. Yamaha has stuck with the inline-4 for a long time, and although it has very good characteristics in some aspects, we need something more to face the increasingly fierce competition, he said. Miller realizes that a major change like the introduction of a V4 engine will not be easy and will take time, as well as in-depth research. However, he believes that this is a necessary step for Yamaha's future in MotoGP, especially with the big challenges from teams like Ducati that are increasingly difficult to break through with the current engine. Yamaha has invested a lot in technology, and I believe we have a very capable team to develop a more competitive engine. What we need is full support to switch to an engine better suited to the demands of a modern MotoGP track. The V4 engine is not only a technical solution, but also a statement that Yamaha is ready to return to winning ways, Miller explained. 2025, the decisive season for Yamaha. With the 2025 season fast approaching, the pressure to compete with top teams like Ducati and Honda is mounting. Riders like Miller and his Pramac Yamaha teammates feel that the strategic move to bring in a V4 engine next season could be a turning point for Yamaha in their quest to recapture the glory they have enjoyed in the past. 2025 has to be a different season. We can't continue to be behind. We can't just rely on the ability of the inline-4 engine, which is already starting to lag behind. For that, I hope Yamaha can immediately make changes and bring something bigger and stronger, namely a V4 engine that can challenge Ducati and other teams more seriously, Miller concluded with optimism wrapped in great hope for Yamaha's future in MotoGP. In the coming months, the Yamaha team will certainly be faced with big decisions, and it is possible that Jack Miller's loud voice will be the starting point of the big changes that many MotoGP fans around the world are hoping for.
You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside. Triggers fast once she's naked, her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his